Welcome to Coppercrazy. If you love handmade jewelry and DIY copper wire projects, I have something just for you. Today I'm sharing 6 of my favorite braided wire patterns from previous tutorials, focusing just on the braiding techniques. You will find timestamps for easy reference in the box below, and my playlist link is also included should you wish to watch the full tutorials. I think this is perfect for beginners and anyone wanting to expand their wire braiding and copper bracelet skills. These braiding techniques obviously don't only apply to copper, and other metals can be used too. So let's start off with the 8 wire square braid. Let's go. So what you do is you split your 8 wires in half, okay? Then you're going to split them in half again on that side, on the left hand side. On the right hand side, you're going to take the top wire and you're going to bend it down and come right across. Put your finger in there and kink that bottom wire with your thumb and your pointer. And then you're going to come up through these 2 wires. Come up basically at a 90-degree and then come down towards your other wires at a 90-degree angle as well. Put your thumb and your pointer there and give it a squeeze. Kink that bend into place every single time. Okay. Then we're going to split the right into 2 wires and 2 wires there. And we're going to take the top left and we're going to go under. Catch that wire, kink it as it's bending, up at a 90-degree and down at a 90-degree to the rest of your wires here. Okay, I'm going to split the wires in 2 there again. You'll see your pattern will start off a little bit unevenly. We'll get into the pattern now and it'll tidy up nicely. So down, up between those 2 sets of wires and down towards your other wires on the right hand side. Kink that into place, give it a little jig. So you'll find every time you take a wire, let's say from the right hand side, you're basically going under these 2 sets of wires and you're going back to the same side. Down, up, and over. Kink that. Split your wires in 2 again. Down, through those 2 sets of wires. Up, take your wire at the end. Don't try not to bend it in the middle because your wire gets very work hardened quite quickly then. And down. Pull it a little bit, give it a nice little tension. You will also see that the bottom of this pattern is it's looser than the top. Here's an example. You'll see the top of the pattern is quite tight, yet when you look at the bottom of the pattern, it's a little bit wider than the top and the sides. This is the 14 gauge that I used. So you've got to kink that bottom one in nicely, otherwise you're going to have a loose affair at the end of your pattern. So a nice way to see which side to start is you'll see the higher wire there is the one you're going to take. So split those 2 under and over. Kink it in. There's the higher wire. So you split those 2, take it under, up at a 90-degree, over at a 90-degree thumb pointer on there and give it a tug. So what you do is you basically split your wires. You've got 3 on the left hand side, 4 on the right hand side, and you start off, you take your second wire on the right hand side and you bring it up at a 90-degree angle. You then take your furthest right wire and you bring it right across, give it a little bit of a kink there, and bring it, holding it there, bring it back to join these 3 wires on the left hand side. Okay, take this wire and bring it down, give it a kink there. Our pattern will tighten up now. On the left hand side, you take your second wire on the left hand side, bring it down at a 90-degree, take your furthest wire, bring it right across, and you're going under, and bring it back and let it join these 4 wires. Hold that, kink that one back up, go to the right hand side, bring this wire up, you go over the top, bring it back to join those wires. Take that wire, kink it down. Take your second wire on the left hand side, kink it down, hold it in place, take your furthest left wire, go under, kink it into place and bring it back into the inside to those 3 wires there. Hold these wires in place and kink that back up. Second wire, kink up, over and back to join those 3 wires. Take that wire, kink it down. That wire, second wire, down, under and back. That wire up, kink it into place, give it a tug. It's very loose, we're going to be hammering it, so don't worry about that. So the more of an angle you're going to give your wire, the more pronounced your arc or curve of that wire going up and over the weft is going to be. And that's where you must decide do you want it very distinct? If you're leaving your bracelet like this without hammering, then a distinct one is quite nice, okay? So I'm not going to bring this right up to a 90 degree, okay? The next wire you're going to put down at about a 45 degree as well. Next wire up to there, next wire down, next wire up, next wire down, that one up. Okay, we're going to call this the lead wire. On the right hand side, very last wire, you're going to take that in, hold your wires there, curve it in nicely, and hold it into place there, and bring these wires down to join up with those. Okay. Next one is going to, your first wire is going to go down. So you're just reversing it now. Down, up, down, up, down. Leave that one in place. I'll show you why now. Bring your wire out, over, and hold them there. Now it's most important to keep this gap the same and also at the same angle. Okay. Bring your wire down, kink it down, kink it down, kink that one up, and bring this one over there and kink it down. Catch that wire in place so it doesn't move. Okay, lead wire up, down, up, down, up, down. Leave that wire there again. Bring your lead wire across, catch it there, and bring that wire down, down. Bring this one across, and kink it down so it catches that wire. Okay, so stand, follow that wire again, top right, under, and follow this wire again. Get them out the way. And we're going to, instead of twisting, we are now going to coil. So use your fingers, your thumbs, your fingers, and coil that up, pushing backwards towards the hook slightly to get a nice, you don't want a big gap in there. And we're just going to go around twice. Okay, top, follow that wire, bottom, follow that wire, that wire, that one. Tension, push in, and coil. 1, 2. pull, nice, lot of tension, and 1, 2. You could use 1 coil, 3 coils, just to get a little bit of variation. This is slightly more compact. It's a nice two coils is nice. And you're going to see it's got a tendency to twist. So every now and again when you see it is twisting, straighten it up a little bit. See that your wires are all lined up nicely on the same sort of plane, and give it a twist back to where it's supposed to be. This is going to be your basic weave. 1 up, 1 down, 1 up, 1 down. But as I said, there is a twist in this pattern, but I will show you that when we get to the end. So right now we're going to do the ordinary weave. 1 up, 1 down, 1 up, 1 down. So start at your right hand side, push it up, second wire down, third wire up. So you've got 2 up, 2 down. And I suppose your angle is probably about 45 degrees, maybe a little bit more than 45 degrees, not quite 90. Okay, then you take your right hand wire, hold your finger under the pattern supporting it, and kink that over. And then you're going to actually hold those 2 wires together. So your third wire and your fourth wire just hold together and kink this right hand side wire in. Take your middle wire, kink it down. And this is why I said it's nice to have a bit of play between your hook. And then the third wire, kink up. Support your pattern again and bring this wire right over, kink over, and let it join that wire. Okay, right hand wire, kink over, 1 up, middle one down, third one up, fourth one over, and let it join that wire. Okay, support your pattern, especially with a thicker wire. It seems it has got a tendency to bounce out. Over, and this is where you want to make sure that your crossovers are nice and even. Middle wire down, third wire up, fourth wire across to join that one. Support your pattern, kink over, up, down, up. So your basic weave at this stage. Okay, So that's what we've got now. And this is the twist. So if you know the weave pattern, this is usually the back or the bottom. And this is what we are going to concentrate on. We're going to bring that tiny little wire up to the top by hammering it. And look how pretty it comes out. What you do is you take 4 wires and you push them up to the top, and on the other side, on the right hand side, push them up to the top as well. And the middle 2 wires, give them a twist of 180 degrees. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the top wire on the right hand side and you're going to go under, and you're going to follow this wire here. Okay. And then on the left hand side, you're going to go over to the right hand side and you're going to follow this wire. Okay. And you're going to bend the 2 on that side, 2 on that side, bend them up again, pull, give it a bit of tension, and give it 180-degree twist. Okay. Same thing, right, under, follow that wire, left, over, follow that wire, push your 4 top wires up again, pull, give it tension, keep your tension the same right through the bracelet, obviously. Give it a tug and twist. That one right, under, left, over, and twist. Thanks for watching. If you found these braided wire patterns helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more beginner-friendly jewelry tutorials using salvaged copper and some great creative techniques. You can also check out the description for links to full tutorials and more handmade jewelry ideas.